Well, the Eagles are interested in trading with the 49ers. Now, I read a tweet the other night, and one of the NFL people, I forgot his name. I'll put the tweet up right now. I guess he works for the San Francisco 49ers, or he's one of the beat writers, or whatever he is. He tweeted out that the 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles were talking trade. Now, what do the 49ers have that we really need badly? Now, I was going to say maybe a quarterback and Beathard, because maybe they'll want to get Beathard here and compete with Nate Sudfeld, because Beathard was a starter. He has started for the 49ers. He started in 2017 for the 49ers. Didn't have a great year, of course, but that's why he's not a starter. But the San Francisco 49ers have a lot of running backs right now, and the Eagles need running back. So you want to start off with some running backs the 49ers do have. Start with Tevin Coleman that just signed his his 2-year, $10 million deal. $5 million a year. I thought he was our guy, but he's not now. Then you have Raheem Mostert. You remember that name? Raheem Mostert was a running back on the practice squad for the Philadelphia Eagles when Doug Pearson's first year. And he actually did pretty damn good. I actually liked the kid a lot. Mostert actually had some good runs. Was a kick returner. Got some nice kick return. He just got a new deal. Okay, so he's going to be sharing the carries with Tevin Coleman. So everyone's thinking the odd man out is the Jerick McKinnon running back. And Jerick McKinnon, he's a running back by committee type guy. And he was with the Vikings before 2018. And the San Francisco 49ers picked him up in free agency, paid him a 4-year, $30 million deal, $18 million guaranteed. And I'm going to read some of his base salary. So if you were to pick up Jerick McKinnon today, which his deal would probably get redone or whatnot, but so this I'm going to read off. His base salary for the next few years, right? $3 million this year, $6 million in 2020, and almost $7 million in 2021. His cap hits this year $5 million, next year $8 million, in 2021 $9 million. So you got some pretty hefty cap hits, and for a guy that's just tore his ACL and ended up getting hurt, didn't play a snap for the San Francisco 49ers last year, kind of sucks. I don't know if this was be the player that the Eagles are targeting, but I got a feeling that you're either going to pay barely nothing to to give up in a trade what you're going to get for Jerick McKinnon. I liked him on the Minnesota Vikings. He's a great east and west player. He can catch passes out of the backfield. He's got good vision. But unfortunately, everyone is turned off because he has a torn ACL, recovering from it. I think he's fully recovered because it happened so early last year. But that's why people are kind of like, I don't know if I want him. But I really wouldn't mind him, depending on, you never want to get a guy in free agency coming off a really bad injury. And unfortunately, he's coming off of a bad injury. I think that the San Francisco 49ers will try to get rid of him, and he's the odd man out of there. So maybe that's the case. Or maybe it's not. We don't know. So just reading some McKinnon stats for his career. He's going to be turning 27 when the season starts. 1,918 yards. Let's see. Rushing, 474 carries, 7 touchdowns, 984 receiving yards, 5 touchdowns. So he's been mostly he hasn't really passed 600 yards rushing ever in a season. He's been like in the 500 range his whole career. So 26 years old, going to be 27 when the season starts. So I don't know if this is a guy the Eagles would really, I don't know if he's the guy that they're going after. To me, one of two guys. The next guy I want to talk about is the undrafted, this guy, Matt Breida, running back from Georgia. This guy, I watched a lot of his tape, and he almost rushed for 814 yards last year. 2018, 814 yards. And he had a nagging injury by the middle to the end of the year, and he probably would have passed 1,000 yards rushing. And if I want to read some of this off, he was pretty much in the backfield with sharing carries with Alfred Morris, Mostert, and a guy named Wilson. I don't know who that is. But fought through a nagging injury. He had 814 yards. And honestly, I've watched some of him. He can be physical at times. He can do a little bit of a side quick step, a little juke move. I don't know. I haven't seen multiple games, so I don't know how much of good vision he does have. But so far, what I've seen from what I've watched, I've liked what I've seen from him a lot. And he's almost rushed for 804, and he rushed for 814 yards last year. I think he only rushed for in 2017. He was drafted in 2017, or undrafted rookie in 2017. So this guy looks pretty damn good. And if the Eagles can get their hands on him, it would be nice. But unfortunately, you're going to have to pay a price because they're not going to let him go away for nothing. Especially a young guy on his rookie deal. You're just going to give him up for a bag of peanuts? Probably not. He had 465 yards. So he had 465 yards his rookie year 2017 and 814 this past year. Those are the only two guys, unless it's getting that backup quarterback. Other than that, you have Tevin Coleman over there, and Raheem Mostert are the duo over there, whoever they have for the third string, if they even have a third string. But we feel like McKinnon is the odd man out because of that cap number, and I don't know. I don't know what the case is. So I have Matt Breida or Jerick McKinnon coming to the Philadelphia Eagles and being that starter in the rotation. But those are the only two guys I can think. If this is even true, which it sounds like it kind of is. I feel like they're talking, but I feel like there's not much doing. But who knows at this point? So, Jerick McKinnon or Matt Breida. Hey, it'd be nice to bring Matt Breida in here. I mean, it really would be nice to get a young guy in here that doesn't have a big cap number. You know what I mean? I just don't know. We have an extra second-round pick, an extra fourth-round pick. I just don't know right now what they would give up and what could happen. So we'll see what happens. We'll keep you updated with it. And everybody is really circling around this news boat to get a running back. And let's see if the Eagles are actually going to do this, get a running back, get to the draft another running back, and we'll find out what happens. So that's all I got to say, guys. Let me know what you guys think, what you think about if this trade is going to happen. Do you think it's going to happen? Who do you think we're going to get from the San Francisco 49ers? Let me know in the comment section below. I will see you guys later. Stay squared up. Files fly.